So let me set the stage here. So I'm at work today, right? And, I'm just chugging along, doing my stuff. And all of a sudden it's like 4 o'clock and, there's an hour left in the day. And I'm like, great, this is kind of like chill time a little bit. But all of a sudden, 20 fucking emails pop up on my screen. I'm stressing. I'm like, fuck, all this stuff says it needs to get done by the end of the day. There's client meetings happening early tomorrow morning. I'm like, fuck. Me and the bros on the team, like, I can just feel it in the office. And I just feel the cortisol spike in my brain. I feel my chest tightening up. And I'm just sitting there like, why the hell am I letting this stuff piss me off so much? And why am I letting it rile me up? Like, this doesn't really matter that much. So my brain immediately goes to, fuck my job, I hate my job, this is so ass. And then there's this other thing with this one thing going on with this girl I work with, and she's really nice and everything, but she comes up to me while I was trying to talk to my one boy about, like, how we're going to spread this thing out and get this done by the end of the day and get this done in an hour. And she comes up to me and says she needs something fixed, and I'd kind of already dealt with this with my manager and everything, so I'm like, I don't really know if we can do this or help you out, but she just keeps asking for more and more, and I kept trying to shut down the conversation of, like, we dealt with this, and I just kind of was like, bro, what are we even doing here anymore? And then out of nowhere, she goes, like, an hour later after my manager, I find him, he's done out of a meeting, I'm like, yo, we need to go talk to her about this, like, she won't leave it alone, she just goes, oh, it's fine, like, I'll figure it out, don't worry about it. And I'm just kind of sitting there, like, dead in the face. My manager kind of look at each other like, what the fuck? This felt like some whole big deal, and then all of a sudden it's just nothing. So I'm sitting there like this was just some kind of huge kick in the nuts, and my manager was just like, dude, that was so fucking stupid and everything. So now I'm really annoyed, and I'm going down this whole mental path of this organization's so inefficient, everything is structured like shit. I keep getting all these things thrown off my plate, all this could be solved so much quicker, and I'm just like, I hate this bullshit. Oh my god, do I hate this bullshit. Like, I just hate it. I hate when things are inefficient, and I hate when stuff gets dragged out for no reason. I'm just sitting there thinking, this is all just nonsense. What the hell am I actually doing with my life? So I kind of just get it all off my chest with my manager, and I go into his office and talk to him, and I'm just like, dude, I'm just, how are we supposed to deal with this and everything? And he's actually super receptive, surprisingly, and he was like, I hear you, man, like, he's offering me some solutions on what we can do and what's priority and everything, and I'm like, okay, so maybe I actually do have a good boss, and my brain was overreacting a little bit. And after I kind of vented to him and I went back to my desk, was when this realization hit me of, like, why do I let myself get so riled up about this? Like, everything 5 minutes ago felt like it was falling apart and I was gonna have to stay late and everything, but now it's just fine. And I'm sitting there like, why was I ever feeling like this was a big deal, and why was I letting this cause such a huge cortisol spike? Like, it's not that deep, bro. It's just corporate. So I had this whole realization in my head of, like, this company is shit, everything I do sucks, my job sucks, my life sucks, all this is shit. And I'm not saying, like, corporate life is good or anything. It's not. It's pretty fucking terrible, but it's not nearly as bad as my brain was making it seem. Like, bro, I'm not waking up every day to go pick up garbage with my bare hands, and I'm not on the side of the street playing guitar for money. I get to go sit in an air-conditioned office. I get to work from home 2 days a week. Like, it's really not that bad. Is it ass? Yeah. Is it soul-sucking? Yeah. But it could be a lot worse, you know? So I started thinking, like, it's not even my job. Well, it's not all the job. It's the stories that I'm telling myself. And I'm just letting my brain write this story for me. And the story is always, this sucks, everything's terrible, I need to get out of here. And it's like, maybe that's not the reality entirely. Because what just happened, everything felt like it was falling apart, and then nothing happened. And everything was fine, and we got all our work done. And I think I do this a lot. I worry about all the what ifs. Like, I spend so much energy caring about something that might not even happen. And I don't know if that's something I need to fix or if that's just who I am, but I know that it's exhausting and it's causing me to waste a lot of energy that I could be putting towards other things. And I think part of it is our generation is just cooked. Like our brains are cooked. Everything is instant now. You want something, you get it immediately. You need to think, "Oh, I'm tired of thinking. I can just have ChatGPT do it for me. I need to look something up. I need food like DoorDash, everything." Like we are the generation of I want it now, and we never really had to wait for anything, and we've never had to wonder about anything. So now everything in our lives just seems like when it isn't solved instantly, you stress and you feel like something's wrong when maybe nothing's really wrong in the first place. And I'll be honest and admit some of my faults. I am a pretty emotional guy, but I don't always show it like that. I just feel shit and I let things really stress me out when they really probably shouldn't. So I guess the takeaway here is it's not that deep. Like, really, it's not that deep. Not everything needs to get done right this second, and not everything deserves a stress response. And I'm just so guilty of that, and something that I really need to work on and be more conscious of because I spent all this energy today stressing, getting pissed off, thinking everything sucked, and it ended up just all being nothing. It ended up all being fine. So now I'm just sitting here like, why am I even doing this to myself? So I guess the final takeaway for me is just most of the stress in my life probably isn't even real, and it's just the story that I'm telling myself, and I'm trying to stop doing that. But that's all it is from me today. And yeah, here's the beat.